Hello everybody, welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do the Firebase Z main Easter egg quest. Now this one's, it's not that hard honestly, but yeah, I'm just going to be teaching you guys how to do that in this video. First you're going to want to turn power on, as you would in any normal game. And if you don't know how to do that, I have a card up in the top right hand corner of your screen right now, there's a link. So what you're going to want to do first is speak to Ravenov, go back over to the spawn, and then go, once he's done speaking, go over to the ether reactor, which is right beside the dome, which has stamina up in it, and speak to Dr. Peck. So at this point, after you talk to Dr. Peck, they're going to have like a conversation, and Peck is going to be a bitch and not give you the information you need to fight in Sam. And then Ravenov is going to tell you to go back over to the spawn area, as you see here. So now once you go back over to the spawn area, you're going to want to go over to the glass over here, talk to Ravenov, and Weaver and Ravenov are going to have a conversation about a truth serum that you can use to make Peck tell you where Samantha is. And then after that, he's going to drop a key card which you're going to want to pick up. And now there's going to be 3 locations that you're going to have to use that key card on, which are going to be lockers with keypads on them. The first location is through this door and the cabinet here. You just have to hold square where it says use card and pick up this one of the serums there. Now the next one is going to be over here in the engineering hallway there, and the next cabinet is going to be there, which you're going to want to again hold square and pick up the serum. So once you have that part, you're going to want to make your way over to the ether reactor with has a jug in it, that sort of area. Follow where I'm going. Go up the stairs here. I just got those free 100 points. Go up the stairs, go to the colonel's office, and the cabinet is going to be here, which you're going to want to open up as usual and pick up the part. So once you have all of that done, you're going to want to make your way over to the barracks and hold square on the mixer here. Now that's only going to take a few seconds to actually mix the serums, and like some dogs will spawn. Just make sure you don't get overwhelmed by them because they're very annoying. And you know, as you see here, I was like panicking a shit ton. So it'll only take a few seconds. So you hold it to pick it up and then place it in the delivery system. And then make your way back over to Dr. Peck. Just follow where I'm going here. And then you're going to take it over here and place it in the AC unit there. And there's going to have like a lot of voice lines. And then after they're pretty much done, you're going to make your way over to Dr. Peck again and speak to him. And Weaver and Peck are going to, you know, start talking a lot, and then you're going to want to make your way over to the data center, which is the big satellite. Okay, so while we're going over there, you have to remember 3 names, okay? Sokolov, Browns, and Zabine. You have to just remember those names, okay? Write them down or something. Okay, so this part is a bit tricky. You have to hold square on this to unlock it and pick up an essence trap. It's basically a C4, except it kind of sucks up zombies and, you know, just enemies in general that are one hit. So now you have to trap mimics in 3 locations. Okay, so look, this is just a demonstration. So they actually have to be close to it. So you throw it down, double tap square when it's really close, but you have to remember that the mimic has to be at a 1 hit or it will not work. Now once you have that mimic trapped, you're going to want to take it back to the area where you got it from, and then it's insert essence trap. Now you have to get the memories of Sokolov, Browns, and Zabim. That's why I told you to write them down. And it's 9 times out of 10 that it will be one of those 3, or it will be another soldier. You just have to keep trapping mimics and putting them in there until you get one of the names in that area. So the second location that you have to get a mimic in is the scientist quarters, which is in the upper floor of the spawn sort of building where Ravenov is. And, you know, place it down, get the mimic to 1 hit, trap him in it, and then bring him back to the satellite. So for the third and final location, you're going to want to take the Mimic into the Colonel's office and again get it to one hit and trap it, as you see here. So once you have that done, you're going to want to wait for like Weaver to say like good job, you have all the 3 codes and stuff like that. And a floppy disk will eject from the computer, which you're going to want to grab. Now what you're going to want to do is take the floppy disk over to the planning offices over here, which as you see, and then put it into this that computer right there, and it's going to say like disk received, downloading contents, and such. So now once you've inserted the floppy disk, the door to the dome will open, and it will say like the dimension breach is in progress, and you know, just all that stuff. And now what you want to do is Weaver is going to say something like it's always something, maybe Peck can still prove useful. So you're going to want to go back over and talk to him again, and you know, they'll start talking a bit more. So the next thing is that Ravenov, once he's done speaking, he will give you a code to the locker beside Peck's office. It's the same, you don't have to write it down or anything, you just have to go over and hold square. And then once you hold square, it will drop to your feet, so pick up the Ethereum meter. Now you're going to have to make your way over to the Scorched Defense and go into this building over here and grab a shovel that is in this corner beside a crate. So there's going to be 3 dig spots that you have to go to. The first one is in Jungle Defense. You have to hold square to dig when it says it. And then for the first one, there's going to be a lockdown that you have to stay inside the dome, because if you go outside, you're going to take damage, and just make sure you survive. I got the Ray K and the Ether Shred just to make life a bit easier. And then when it's pretty much done, it's free to pick up, and let's move on to the next dig site. Now for the next one, you are going to need the Ray K-84, which is the wonder weapon on the map. I will put a link in the description for how to do that for my guide, and also I'll put a card on the top right corner that you can also click on to see the guide. Now for this, you have to go into the grenade launcher mode and hold dig, and when you hold dig, basically the crystal is going to like zap around the place, and you have to shoot the canister with the orb for the Ray K-84, and then it will stay still and you can grab it. You see, it will just zip around. I think it only stays in the barracks kind of area. As you see here, you can just pick it up after it stays still. So now for the final one, this is a bit tricky, so you guys have to make sure that this is right. You're gonna go over here, press hold square, and a bunch of canisters are going to spawn. Now every single one of these are mimics except one. So the trick is that you have to look inside the canisters, because if the like fog around the crystal inside the canister is like black and purple, that means it's a mimic. But you have to look for the one that has pure white mist, as you see there. There's no purple fog, there's no purple or black fog around it. It's just pure white mist, and that will be the right one that you can pick up. So now what you have to do is go to every single ether reactor, hold square to place every one of those dig site crystals you put. You have to place them in there just by going up to them and holding square. So now once you place the crystals in all of the ether reactors, Weaver's going to say get to the OPC, which is the big dome. So what should happen now is that Peck betrays you, and then Weaver and Peck are going to start talking a bit, and yeah. So what you have to do now, you have to go back over to the planning offices in over near the dome, and you have to align the satellites. So basically you have to go over to the computer over here, hold square, and then you have to move the blue dot over to one of the yellow satellites that have a question mark on the bottom right of that TV screen. And then they'll start talking, and a small little in-game cutscene plays.
Stick around. You'll want to see this.
I'm probably going to spend all day tomorrow editing a guide on how to do these tricks.
Satellite dish in position. Requiem control, you've got a green light. Fire when ready. Connection established, systems nominal. Locking target.
Again, you probably just don't care. I'm just thinking out loud.
Firing in 3, 2, 1. What the hell is that? Are you firing a goddamn space laser at my satellite dish?
Oh, that's sick. Okay, let's do this boss fight, boys. Oh, I'm so fucking ready.
You really think this will work? At best, you'll burn out the reactors. At worst, you'll make them explode.
Okay, so once this is finished, Weaver will say, "Get back to the OPC." Now, this is the boss fight. So you have to just make sure you have all your perks, all your weapons and stuff, because when you press that button, there's no turning back. So, and you'll go into a cutscene now, and then after that, there's a boss fight. So I'll just leave this play, like little cutscenes, but this is actual proper cutscene. Sick. Dude, that better be a operator Samantha. That'd be so fucking awesome, dude.
What happened to you?
Woods is like, what the fuck, dude? Oh shit. What the fuck?
Not coming with us?
There is an operation underway in the Ural Mountains. I have to stay in the field.
This is the only way.
I told you once, Omega is not who we are. I do this for the good of the motherland. For the good of us all.
Try not to break anything else.
Remember, there's nothing so broken that it cannot be fixed.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm ready to come in. We have a lot to talk about.
Finally. Could you have taken any longer to get here?
You were smart to transmit your research. You demonstrated loyalty to an extent.
To an extent. What more do you want? Just wait until we get back to Moscow. We'll see what the Colonel thinks about this.
Really? Do you really want to know what I think? I think I want to see a demonstration of your commitment to Omega. Tell me, Doctor, which is your better eye?